There's a secret I want to share with you in this video. This secret will change your thinking and help you to leverage AI to get ahead of your competitors. Don't go anywhere. Hi, I'm 𝗪𝗵𝗺𝗶 strategy, and my job is to arm you with strategic insights that will position you and your business to win for a long time. Stick around. Now, we are at a very pivotal moment in human history, and those who are discerning, those who are smart, will be able to take advantage of it and get ahead and become first movers in their industries, in their niches, and make a lot of money from it. Now, if you look at history, you will discover that not much changed in the world from the previous 5,000 years up to the last 250 years. That means from 5,000 years ago till about 1760, not much changed about how human beings conducted business in transportation, in warfare, and everything. Not much changed, but things started changing from about 1960, and that marked what they call the Industrial Revolution. Now we refer to it as the first Industrial Revolution, steam engine and all of that. So from 1870, another major change, technological change happened, and that ushered in the second Industrial Revolution. The invention, the discovery of electricity and its applications, internal combustion engines and all of that, cars, planes started coming. Second Industrial Revolution. Then you now have the third Industrial Revolution from 1970. Computers, information technology, and shortly after, about 25 years after, the internet. And this changed a lot of things. Now, where we are now is still at the early stages of the fourth Industrial Revolution. And one thing you notice is that every of these revolutions, when they come in, one of the things that happen is that new business models emerge, and a lot of businesses and skills become obsolete and wiped out. It threatens a lot of people's livelihood and business. In fact, some people, they call them Luddites in the first Industrial Revolution. They were protesting against people who were using steam engines, new machines to make textile and all of that. They were using the old way. So the new ways wiped them out. They were protesting. They didn't want it. Okay? So that's what happens. It has always happened like that. New businesses, new source of livelihood, new business models will come in, and a lot of people who refuse to discern early and to change. Now, if you look at the third Industrial Revolution, computers. Initially, computers used to be very large, fill a whole room. It was for very big and rich companies. And little by little, there was rapid change in computation. Invention, computation. People like Bill Gates, they saw this rapid change and saw that computers that used to be like very big, out of the reach of the common man, now people can start using it in offices. So they will need this thing in offices, so even in homes, desktop, home, and so on. And he's saying that, and these computers, with increased usage, people will need softwares for everyday applications, business applications. That's what bettered Microsoft. Look at what it has made Bill Gates today. Now, the second one, internet came. Internet came, and Jeff Bezos looked at the rapid change and started thinking, how am I going to use this to solve old problems, and then e-commerce. He's the pioneer of e-commerce. And look at what he is today. So you might not be as big and as rich, but if you understand the technique, the framework that you need to employ with this new wave of technology, this fourth Industrial Revolution characterized by AI, robotics, machine learning, Internet of Things, and so on. If you know how to think, the technique, that's what I want to just show you briefly. You'll be able to find a way to leverage AI and use it in that your small niche, in that your small business, and get ahead, and you will make a lot of money and probably wipe out a lot of competitors that have refused to be discerning and to be smart about it. Are you getting it now? So every business that will be successful usually operates from a broad and deep understanding of two things: human needs and wants, and then human nature and human behavior. And then the next thing is that they now use the latest technology to start meeting those needs. And how do they meet those needs? They do so by changing the way that need is met, by altering one or two or three components of a business model. Now, when you talk about business model, We're talking about how a business creates, delivers, and captures value. There are 9 components of a business model. You go and research it. Channels, customer segments, customer relationship, key activities, key resources, key partnerships, revenue streams, cost structure. 9 components. Now, we use technology to alter. For example, now PayPal used internet to alter the way people make payments, how they receive revenue, okay? Capture value, revenue streams. Now, you understand? So businesses that succeed, they use the latest technology to alter subcomponents of the business to meet human needs. Human needs and wants do not change. Human nature and behavior do not change. But technology is the changing factor. You understand? But the secret now, the technique is to be to understand in details the niche that you're operating on. What are the human needs and wants that in this niche that I am, based on my capabilities and all of that. And then the latest technology, AI, machine learning, robotics, Internet of Things. How am I going to use this to start meeting these needs? Let me just quickly read out the 5 domains of human needs so that it will illuminate your mind. Now you have basic survival needs, physiological, safety. You have social and relational needs, belonging, affection, participation. You have esteem and achievement needs, self-esteem, recognition, achievement. Okay, you have other subcategories there. Power. Now you have growth and self-fulfillment needs, self-actualization, creativity, understanding, identity, leisure. And you have autonomy and freedom needs. Autonomy and freedom. Are you getting it now? So look for the ones that have been designed and talented to meet. Then look for how you are going to use this latest technology, whether machine learning, AI. You ask yourself, how is AI going to change the game in this my niche? And which component of the business model am I going to change? How am I going to use the latest technology to alter 1 or 2 or 3 components of a business model to now meet this need in a new way? Are you getting it now? That's how people think. That's how Bill Gates started thinking. For example, Jeff Bezos altered channels, the channel in which you communicate and deliver goods to people. You understand? The same thing with Netflix, digital products, now using the internet to deliver it to people's devices, no longer using CDs and everything, mailing them. That's how to think about this thing. The business model, new technology, match it with old needs and wants and normal human behavior. So do you understand it now? So I want you to subscribe to this channel. We're going to be delivering a lot of valuable insight that will help you position you to win for a long time. So I'm going to see you in the next video.